Western Iowa man will spend the next 50 years in federal prison after admitting to sexually abusing a child and producing child pornography dating back to 1996. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Iowa, 48-year-old Lucas Knowles of Carroll pleaded guilty last month to charges of sexual exploitation of a child, possession of child pornography, and possession of firearms by a prohibited person. The U.S. Attorney says after the FBI received a tip about illegal activities, Knowles admitted to sexually abusing children and producing and collecting child pornography dating back to the year 1996. Analysis of his computer recovered more than 1 million such images. Today, a judge sentenced him to 50 years in prison and fined him more than $20,000. He's being held currently by the U.S. Marshals until he can be moved to a federal prison.